Tell me what you guys think out there. Do you believe that Colin Kaepernick from the San Francisco 49ers can revive his career? Many are doubting it, but I wouldn't count him out just yet. As we just found out last month, the Niners, they were looking to move Kaepernick, right, and his contract. They didn't want to pay him that $11.9 million that he's owed, right? So obviously now it's guaranteed. So now he's definitely on the roster, and right now he's going to be fighting for the starting position, right? Which, in my opinion, makes no sense. I think he proved himself enough within the last few seasons, from going to the Super Bowl. And the next season, 2013, they were just one play away from returning back there. I know it's a different team. They lack the talent. They lack the explosiveness. The offensive line is pretty putrid, to say the least, right? So Jim Harbaugh. So I just want to talk about him for a little bit, right? I think he's seen the writing on the wall, right? So when they were contending, when they were a championship contender, and they were a solid team, and a lot of people out there were scared of them. In my belief, I think they were stacked up with talent, right? But I think Jim Harbaugh left at the right time when he ran to the University of Michigan to be their head coach in last season, 2015. He's seen the writing on the wall. He knew this team was gonna collapse, right? And I believe that when Jim Harbaugh was the coach and he was coaching Colin Kaepernick, right? That's when Kaepernick, he was averaging about, you could say, 5,000 yards per season for 2012, 2013. So he was in that conversation of being the next great quarterback in the NFL because he was mobile, he can run the ball, plus he became a good pocket passer, and that was a lot due to the offensive line, right? And we all know in football, if you have a great offensive line, you can definitely do some damage in the pocket. So now, with the offensive line being depleted and it lacks the talent what it used to have, you saw in the last two seasons with Colin Kaepernick, his pocket passing wasn't really good. His timing, his accuracy, it wasn't there. Now with Chip Kelly coming into the mix, he's looking to shake things up, and we all know from his time in Oregon, he definitely loves to have a quarterback that can run the ball, that can pass, has accuracy, timing, and has that speed, that athleticism. And in my belief, I think that Colin Kaepernick has all of those attributes. The only thing, as I mentioned before, the timing and the accuracy, right? But I think he can definitely get better with that. At the age of 28, he still has he has more time uh, ahead of him in his career. So I wouldn't count him out yet. He's not dead. He hasn't declined. I think perception does become reality in many sports fans' minds and the media, but it really depends on the system you're playing in. I think that he had bad luck with the straw, the end of the straw, and I think that this season he'll definitely look to come back and do some damage. But we all know when you try to trade a quarterback that is supposed to be your franchise quarterback, because they gave him $100 million deal. It was $110 million for 6 years. A few was it 2 seasons ago, and now you want to trade him because you don't believe that he can lead the team in the future, the franchise in the future. And I think everybody's on edge, the organization, especially Colin Kaepernick. But hopefully, with Chip Kelly in the mix with his offense, his read option, we'll see. The read option. We'll see what happens. But I think definitely Colin Kaepernick after this season, 2016 season, he's gonna be looking to leave because obviously they're gonna cut. They're most likely gonna cut ties with him if he does not perform at a high level that's expected of him. Because what he gave us those first 2 seasons when he replaced Alex Smith in 2012, when Harbaugh was like, "Hey, Alex Smith, we have a guy. He's young. He's ready. He has a hell of an arm. He's not scared at the moment." Which Alex Smith was considered at the time a game manager, but you can look and see what Alex Smith has become in Kansas City, right under Andy Reid. This guy he's a phenomenal quarterback. He's accuracy, hands down, he has it. And whatever game manager thing, he's doing his thing. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Obviously, the rumors out there he was gonna go to the Jets. He didn't obviously go this year, but I wouldn't count him out from going for the Jets to look into that again to see if they can obtain Kaepernick. But I really don't know. I mean, just to see Kaepernick go from, like you could say a star quarterback at that time, especially for the two seasons where he led into the Super Bowl and NFC title game, and they were like one play away from returning back to the Super Bowl because they wanted to get the redemption, right? And for now, just to be somebody they look at as garbage and trash, it's just so funny how sports is. It's the business of what have you done for me lately. And I personally think that, with Kaepernick's last two seasons, from only playing maybe say 8 games, he got injured, and then before he was injured, he got benched for Blaine Gabbert. Blaine Gabbert? I mean, seriously, Blaine. He can't ball. So this man can't ball. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you believe that he could revive his career? I believe so, and I do believe that if it's not with the Niners, he can definitely do it with another team. But the question is, what team would that be? Because we all know Colin Kaepernick will leave the 49ers after 2016 season. And make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. I have more great videos coming for you guys. Take care.